afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast. Me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. We're off here to our 1 vs 1 own. Crossing in the woods in the north, it is Tiramisu, pretending to be Panzergrenadier Angreifen, but it is actually Tiramisu. Fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, and the 5th Mechanized Corps here with Counterattack, which offers K1 heavy tanks, shock troopers, recon flights from Mother Russia, and the B4 howitzer with triple infantry west and south. It is insane Russian. Not entirely sure this is, but fighting for the, he's I think roughly around top 20. With the Oberkommando 1 vs 1, by the way, fighting for the Oberkommando West, the German army, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the, let's just go with 23rd Panzer Division here with Breakthrough, which offers up Breakthrough Tactics, Panzerfusiliers, Storm Officers, Assault Artillery, and the Jagdtiger with Infantry, Machine Gun, and Anti-Tank Bulletins there versus just Triple Infantry there for Tiramisu. Going for double counter start here, Kubak and Flotter start there for Insane Russian. His fault goes eastwards there. Oh, my apologies about that. My apologies about that. Fortunately about east, troops heading westwards there. Seizing the point there. Counter coming out, seizing the eastern victory point, grabbing the eastern fuel point. Kuba on the west, seizing the victory point here. Sturmpanic is ready for the western fuel point here. With more forces on the way there for Insane Russian. We got 3rd Conscript on the way there for Tiramisu. Sandbags going out with eastern victory point. Very good there. And far east engineers clearing the points with the counter ground the point here. So far, high focus east there for Tiramisu. Obviously, in this case, he's doing it because we can say he splits out too thin. He gets rushed by Sturmpani, seems quickly turn against him. But by keeping the troops concentrated, they can always repulse the aggressive Sturmpani plan, which is what he's focusing on. But so far, that is not what Insane Russian is going for. He's going for slightly more conservative, not rush straight ahead at the Soviet play, possibly anticipating such counter move from Tiramisu. Sandbags up here, grabbing the eastern port here. So far, Tiramisu advancing very cautiously against Insane Russian. Counter riding from the north. Straight at the foot grenadiers. Overwhelming there. Turn the tables and Insane Russian has spread his forces out too thinly now here against Tiramisu. And gets punished. We got a 4th transport there for Tiramisu. More forces being dispatched eastwards here by Insane Russian to counter Tiramisu's heavy force concentration there with 3 counter squads and 3 with the engineers as well. Panzerfusilier here for Insane Russian. Falls quick bomb into the building, deny it to Tiramisu, as always. That can make things a lot more difficult here for Insane Russian. But even then, it's not exactly going to make this a great engagement since it just does not have the troops nearby to really fight this efficiently. Versus Tiramisu, at most he's just buying himself time and tying up a significant larger portion of Tiramisu's infantry. I've almost got the Western munitions here. Engineers versus the Kubelwagen. Again, sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's my mouse, which is slowly dying out. I am getting a replacement, but taking a bit of a while here since I'm likely living out further away from where most electronic stores are with the whole COVID-19 things going on. Delivery services are a bit on the slower end, so just my apologies there. Folks, this is conscripts. Kuban those engineers in the centre. Sturmpans the conscript up north here. Folks, the conscripts. Bit of skirmishing there. So far, though, he's managed to keep Tiramisu there pretty much occupied here without making any gains. Although he's theoretically gained a bit. He can begin pushing up here through the centre of the west against Tiramisu, punish him. In fact, getting bogged down in a series of engagement that doesn't really help Tiramisu much. And honestly, he should probably just try and fall back, bait out Insane Russian rather than just try and engage him head on. Also, while as always, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Press the bell button. If you do subscribe, and I'll share the video as many as possible. That would help me out a bunch. Also, big thanks to my patrons and supporters, without which this episode certainly would not be possible. Remember, you too can pledge and patron support with just donate. Links are in the video description. With that little message out of the way, we return into the scheduled action as Panzers engage country here by the eastern field point. You got a try on the way. They got note 2 Panzer squads out here for Insane Russian versus the 4 conscript squads. No tech yet there for Tiramisu. Big push here with the full swing west. The Panzer part covering fire here for the advancing full Grenadier. Sturmpani strikes from the building, meaning any troops being too close, they're going to get hosed by the assault rifles. Constantly on both sides of the house there. That's going to be a bit tricky there for Insane Ration here versus Tiramisu's conscript. There you go. Molotov burning out the Sturm Pilots. They'll have to retreat in quite poor condition. Bit of skirmishing around TE side. Those being thoroughly pushed here by Insane Ration. And Western Fuel being claimed here by Tiramisu. March being laid down as well there. Thumbs up to Tiramisu. Quick response. Sturm Pilots were almost getting wiped out. He was suddenly a bit painful there for Insane Ration. Mechanized Rangers will be at least a Lux here. Probably a Puma here versus Tiramisu. Consider as the Kubelwagen. We got 2 kills on the so far, closing in to 1. Bit of lighter skirmishing there. Panzers falling back, other troops moving northwards. Almost got the Eastern Fuel Pond. This Western ones being lost here to the Dead Army. To the 5th Mechanized Corps. Constantly about here, constantly setting out. Back here, troops reinforcing for Insane Ration. Mechanized Regiment almost done. Hard to say what Tiramisu might be planning at. Possibly he's planning for shock troopers here, put pressure on Insane Ration's infantry. Could be quite effective, though of course he's not aware of the mechanized regiment, in which case the shock troopers could in fact prove to be a disastrous movement, as this is going to leave him very vulnerable to a fast Lux here from Insane Ration. We'll have to see what he's planning here, but certainly could look a bit like the shock trooper squad here. Then again, he may be holding his manpower open, so he can at least somewhat react in time, get a support company and get a field gun. Though, worth noting, of course, he doesn't have the support company up soon, and then, in case of a Lux, his response to the Lux will be notably delayed. And there you go. Looks like to have flames pants on the way there for Insane Ration, troops moving through the centre. Kuban in the east and the west. Sturm Party sending out there for Insane Ration, centre being secured. Assault ups on the right, pants moving westwards. We got the first squad there in the far east with G33 here for Insane Ration, of course, only got for 6th squad member as well. Further down south here, Sturm Pioneer up advance. We've got mines from up to an active spot here, Tiramisu's mines, very good. Repulse here in the west. Looks like a big push here from Tiramisu on the eastern side. No shock troopers, no tech, no nothing. Looks about to get done. I'm guessing the engineers will be setting up the support company as soon as they get back. Otherwise, this could get very hairy for him. And there you go. He does call in the shock troopers and does get the support company. He could have those shock troopers out sooner, though. So it feels like a bit of an awkward timing there by Tiramisu, which could have been executed, I think, with a bit more efficiency. In this case, he ended up really not getting any benefit out of flowing that much and then calling in the shock troopers or setting up the spawn company, and he's going to be vulnerable to the anti-tank guns. Well, not anti-tank, Lux. He does have anti-tank grenades, which can help slow down it if Insane Ration pushes the Lux too far, or if Tiramisu manages to like surprise it, bait it. But otherwise, it's going to be a bit limited there. Although troops moving westwards here, Panzer is rapidly falling back in the face of the shock troopers. Lux striking the east here. Pumping away auto cannon fire there. The infantry, meanwhile, the west of the assault continues here against Insane Ration's well exposed flank. Panzer's quickly retreating here, and we get a grenade in the midst here. Gets a kill on one of the shock troopers. His body armor, of course, not really useful against grenades. It was really only meant to like hold up against 9mm parabellum fire, not hand grenades. Looks heading from the east towards the west here, quickly to respond here to Tiramisu's rapid western approach. He's going to eat that field gun very, very, very soon. Sturm Pass looking to buy time, basically occupy, and we got a second Lux here for Insane Ration. That is a truly aggressive move, but considering the overall like earliness of it, it can pan out. Obviously, has some big risks associated to it. Like if he fails to execute this properly, he's going to be far behind his opponent. But if he does make it work out, it's going to be quite painful there for Tiramisu. And meanwhile, we also got breakthrough tactics being used, allowing to quickly render these points neutral and grab them. 2 thumbs up there to Insane Ration. Holy smokes! Made some great stuff, unless you're Tiramisu, in which case this is terrible. He knows how to use abilities, and he's committing to a second light tank, which is definitely a rare move, but again, it is very aggressive and can be quite nasty, depending on if you're ready for it or not. Well, how ready you are for it, I guess. And well, he has soon 1 field gun versus double Lux. Even that might struggle a bit there to keep down the sheer number of light tanks here that Insane Ration can then begin overrunning Tiramisu with. But Insane Ration is clearly looking just like going hard now and finish the fight as fast as possible. Like he senses opportunities, he tastes victory already now, and he's determined to try and close the fight out as fast as possible there. So he's clearly just going on the double Luxes because he thinks he can make it work. Repair pioneers up there, thumbs up, getting the repair pioneers for the Kubelwagen. Ja, mach schnell mit der Repairs, ja. Shut up, Ludwig. You drive a Kubelwagen, not a Panzer. Jump has the advancing shock troops. Looks moving up here to deal with that. Other looks moving up the eastern side, and I imagine soon Tiramisu will be in a bit of a state of shock since again most Oberkommando players don't commit to double luxes. Great hit for the field gun and the looks though. Tiramisu, I think, will need double looks to have a better chance to get that. Well, obviously fast tech. Nation 6 would be very good counter all the luxes. Could also go for the T-70. Less amazing versus the luxes, but you know, pretty nice versus all of Insane Russians infantry. There's certainly a few options there. Field gun bombarding, trying to push out the Panzers there. We got T-45 for that squad as well. Ooh, close one there. East side here we got the Lux Kubelwagen patrol there. Pushing out the right flank. Far west here we got Lux pushing out the shock troopers. Got the light tank there, closing veterans one here for the German army. Sending big by the conscripts. Field going to be positioning a bit. Tank chain command almost there for Tiramisu and the Red Army. Contrast the looks here. 6 kills. Field gun moving up. Of course, need to be careful not to be exposing itself so it can get bashed by infantry. There we go though. Tank chain command up. I imagine we'll be seeing the T-70 though. Again, Nation 6 would have a bit more impact versus the Luxes head on. And could also ensure them a bit versus any potential armor. We got tracked down the way for Insane Ration. Probably Schwerpunkt headquarters, but could be Belgium headquarters. I mean, his strategy is already taking some slight detours there, so who knows what he actually may be planning next. It's certainly not your fully conventional Oberkommando strategy. Again, I do apologize for that. Do apologize. Shock troops coming on the western side. Backed up, this is 3 visual field guns. Jumpers already up there. Veteran 2, 10 kills. Exposed out in the electric cow. They may just want to consider retreating, to be honest. McKenna method down there for Insane Ration. He's obviously worried about the light tank from his opponent, aiming an assault gun. As again, that could give his Luxus a bit of a bad time. Luxus now joining up. Oh boy. That's going to get, I think, a bit unpleasant there for Tiramisu. The assaults are now being contained aggressively here by Insane Ration. There you go, empty units for the Sturmpaniers, flamethrowers versus assault rifles. Flamethrower doing quite a bit of damage since the Sturmpaniers are bunched up, and the flamethrowers are AoE weapons. Cut towards the Fultons here, T-70 almost done there for Tiramisu and the Red Army. There we go, T-70 out. We'll see how Insane Ration responds to this. Does he just stick to the Ken with double luxes? Note he's going for the Sharp Hunter Corps next to his Mechanized Regiment headquarters. Our way on pursuit now here of Insane Ration. He's falling back with the looks of the T-70 goes in aggressively and careful of any potential mines here. Seems like he's not expecting mines here though from Insane Ration. There go Insane Ration contacts with looks is going for the T-70, or at least the infantry nearby actually. Posting them down there with double autocannon fire, causing immense casualties amongst Tiramisu's infantry as the looks is relentlessly hammers them. And there you go, the field gun arrives on the scene here, shoots, gets a good hit on the looks there. Almost gets it though, but not entirely. Structures move in the center here. We got 465 and 375. Please went eastern side, engaging here. The Fox have got looks so straight for it. Oh, Fieldman's reposition is not ready to support the T-70 as the looks. Like the Aufklärungspanzer. Pulling back for repairs. Authorization done. On the west we got Panzers and Engineers in the constant. Engineers need to retreat, or he needs to merge with them. There you go. Nice merge here by Tiramisu. Thumbs up there. Panzers slowing bled out. Structures around the Volkswagen. Almost getting a wipe, in fact, here on Insane Ration's Volkswagen squad, but to get away. Panzers also retreating before the shock troops get on the retreat path. Got response, I think, by Insane Ration. Could also risk closing those Panzer Fusiliers. Looks as good to go. We got 6, we got 2 kills there. What will Tiramisu go for next? Another T-70. It looks like he's going for another field gun. That will certainly work. Also plus any particular armor, which Insane Ration is very likely to go for. There you go. Looks is going here far right. Here, so they can basically minimise the chance of the field guns easily catching up with them, allowing to do as much damage as possible. Good setup there by Insane Ration. There you go. Field gun has arrived, and even then, they can then just quickly screen themselves behind this little collection of trees and rocks. Quickly backing it off again, possibly worried about those striking out, but also he might just be worried they get rashed. This is why it's kind of damming it back and forth. Look continues in the east, Filgan now doubling back, and we got the other looks being repaired here by the mechanized Regiment headquarters. No son of Obersalden here for Insane Russian or the Sturmhoff is here. Stuart and Pioneers that could be wiped out. Second looks engaging, 6 kills. 3 kills on the other. There we go, big infantry push here. Probably again why was keeping darting in and all forth that to Filgan here to avoid getting suddenly swarmed by a throng of German infantry. T-70 snuck away at the edge of it, but there you go, Kevinov's not rise, making things harder here for Tiramisu's T-70. Comes routed, Luke striking in there. Kuban moving up, we got 2 kills, close of 82 on that one. Filgan setting up here, probably will pull back unless he's somebody get really lucky with the Filgan barrage. And looks like he is not. He's not wasn't anticipating Insane Russian to be that insane. Shoots at looks, misses. Could try and Filgan barrage again, but there goes both Filgans ready. Need some support up here for them though. They are very much exposed to the G for the free building Panzerverteidiger. Back here, reinforcement hitting for Tiramisu. Back here, the same for Insane Russian. No Obersoldat. Looks like he's going straight here for the Panzer IV, the Panzer Campaign IV. Of course, there's a potentially might be planning the Panther of anything, but that would be slightly more on the crazier end of the scale. Panthers routing, moving up the west side, very good move there, got one looks to support the infantry in case there's anything hiding there from Tiramisu. Thumbs up there to Insane Russian. Looks they're repaired, good to go once more for another round against the fascist, the Bolsheviks. Looks setting out there, 5 kills, veterans to 1. Auto cannon fire turning into them, again comes from the east. Great for the field, and we got mechanized armor company up there for Tiramisu, very good. KV1 here, T-34 could be quite handy versus Insane Russian. Insane Russian, by the way, can now go for the Panther Model J and probably should. They got shock troops on the flank here, but there you go, straight into the MU-34. Do get the smoke grenade down, and we do get the Panther on the way for Insane Russian and the German army. So far, the double looks have paid off reasonably well here for Insane Russian. Certainly kept Tiramisu from easily getting enough resources and taking up too fast versus him. Close to losing the shock troop. He's also losing the western fuel pump. There's been absolute no response. I think he's too focused on the eastern side there. Bit of a mistake there by Tiramisu here versus an interaction. Insane Russian. So I imagine something Insane Russian is more than happy to punish Tiramisu for. Fighting here continues, but he's trying to make much progress here versus Insane Russian. And he's almost got his Panther ready. That's definitely going to force a K1 or some tank destroyer to deal with that, I think. I mean, he could go for the T-34-76, but I don't think that would be optimal. Almost got the Fultoners there. And white. Light hit down the looks. Back into reinforcing. Need to move westwards there. We got the centre victory wing claim. We got 384 versus 355. Reasonably close in terms of victory point between the two sides. And we got fresh Volksguns there for Insane Russian. No son of the Obersoldaten. There you go. Panther Force setting out the for Insane Russian. And the 23rd Panzer Division quickly engaging there. Tiramisu's conscripts are laying down sandbags. No rest, no mercy, no respite. Panther falling westwards, aiming the pin machine gun. Panther shoots, misses, shock troops constantly up there. Panther shoots, gets it in the conscript, the Filgan setting up there. Great hit from the Filgan on the Panther 4 troops in the centre of the Volksguns versus the conscripts, and he's moving up full support. Another T-34-76. Oh, not another one, but he's going for a T-34-76 here. Again, not bad with the two field guns, but honestly, I think a K1 here would be better since it performs much better versus the Panther 4 and still pretty good versus infantry. Obviously it is more expensive, but I think the current circumstances would be the slightly better choice here for Tiramisu, but it's not the worst either. I think the Katyusha here would very much be the worst choice you could make, so T-34 is still better than the Katyusha. That would be my honest opinion. I know even then worst choice would still be pretty relative. So there's obviously a lot of infantry from Insane Russian, but with 2 Luxes and a Panther 4 out there, he definitely needs to put some severe lockdown there on the armour, otherwise we're simply being overwhelmed. Folks are being routed by the T-7 light tank, 6 kills, veteran 2. In the far east here we got structures, we've got the Panther squad here, as suddenly swinging eastwards and not just westwards. Needs to be careful just not extend himself too thinly, since the double Luxes could do a lot of damage. We've got the T-34 76 supporting eastern push, Lux in nearby. Things about to get hit in there. Good right hit on the Lux by the T-34 76 and its 76.2mm gun. Hence the 76 in the name. Charging forwards here. Vaquero setting up. Quickly flanked with the T-34. They've cleared out. T-70 taking out some Vaquero head on, but there you go. Falls it away. Bit of a collapse on the right flank here for him, but there you go. Shrap Punch goes up on the T-70 tank, forcing away their centre. Western victory point claimed here by Tiramisu, and the eastern one could also be seized soon here by the Red Army. Panther 4 moving up, need Phil nearby to support. They are up there. Ooh, this could get ugly here for Insane Russian. T-34, they're taking several hits on the rear from both the Shrap Punch quarters and the Panther 4. Kulwagner goes down. Phil setting up there. Direct hits on the Panther 4, down to less than half health. Shot misses there. T-34 tries to ram it. Oh! Gets the Panther 4 though. The T-34 for Panther 4 is a great trait there for Tiramisu. Since it's a lot easier to replace a T-34 than a Panther 4. Particularly the Model J, in fact, the KU-1 is not that much more expensive than the Panther 4 Model J. It is notably better in a 1-on-1 engagement, so this could get a bit ugly. They need my west side. They've seen progress here by Insane Russian and the German army. Seizing all these points here rapidly, though. Good work by Tiramisu. Thumbs up. West side got the field bombarding. Great hit. They're almost taking out the entire full gun escort with a single hit. Betty 2 kills. So we'll have to see what Tiramisu goes for next. Will it be the T-34-76 more? Will it be a K1? Or will it be an SUD-5? And what will Insane Russian go for this time? He's got to track out. That'll be obviously the Battle Group headquarters. Is he planning like a King Tiger next? Or is there something going on here with the Insane Russian? Of course, worth noting, he still has both of his Luxes operable. We got a new Sturm Pioneers one way to replace the one slaughtered by the Soviets. Seems like Tiramisu is suffering from a bit of hesitation. He keeps thinking about a half tick, it seems, or maybe he's just clicking about there. Or he's waiting to get the resource, what he really wants, I imagine, which could very well be a K1. Most of them, the Panthers was not in the heavy cavalry meteor target of the T-7 light tank. Nice over there by Tiramisu. Panthers have been routed by the T-7 light tank, close to eventually freeing the east loop back in the east side. And you fit for Kevin for looks moving about, seizing the eastern victory point. Close to the ace level there. Panther 4 number 2 for Insane Russian, not stalling for anything big. Very good, very good. Looks there moving about with cautious movement. Sneaking up, and there you go. T-7 takes some hits here from both Lux and Kedneff, pushing it down to half health. In brutal conflict with the fascists. Lux hunting about here. Really using that ability a lot. Very rarely seen, to be honest, but clearly Insane Russian is a chap who likes to use the Oberkommando's abilities, so, you know, nice there. Would be nice if he also used the Sturm Officer and his ability, because they're actually quite good, but rather overlooked by a lot of Oberkommando's players. 2% of 5 and then you fit it 4. Panther almost done. We got structure through here. Close to the ace level themselves. Lux rushing the field guns here, charging straight in between them. A bold maneuver here. Barmanego calling artillery with assault artillery. Cheeky. At this point, looks like it's going to be hitting its trees with the squirrels in them. There you go. Shattering barrels. Got one filling crew, but mostly it's the squirrels getting absolutely murdered here. As high explosive shells ripple through the trees, causing great casualties amongst the squirrels. And there you go, smoking falling up there, which may in fact prove to be toxic for the squirrels. If they weren't killed by the artillery, they might just choke on the smoke screen, for all we know. Meanwhile, Panzer pushing up west side here for insane ration outmaneuvering here. Tiramisu's left flank, which is exceedingly well exposed and not really existent. Looks like Tiramisu is in fact playing here for the K1 heavy tank here versus insane ration. Punches the conscript. Thiessen with 10 kills, Veteran 3. That is the Ace T-70. Focus on the fire from the Thiessen light tank. Field guns ready to provide further firepower there. More breakthrough tactics. Thumbs up there to insane ration. I mean, he's now used 3 abilities out of breakthrough tactics, which is 3 more than most people ever go for. Well, 2 more, since most people just use it for the Panzer facilities. They go for it, but you know, breakthrough tactics is not a lot of usage. Assault artillery sees some usage, but Storm officers and obviously the active, for very good reason, doesn't use it. It's bad. It's not as bad as the elephant, but it's bad. But there you go. Tiramisu there with the K1 heavy tank. Damage ending the Thiessen light tank. Panther Rhyming here takes a good hit on the Thiessen light tank. Field guns up support here. Could see another Panther loss. There they go. T-70 down. A blow there to Tiramisu and the Red Army's 5th Mechanized Corps. Panther with a damage engine. And the 5 still looks supporting troops. Then he still has the 2 looks as though they're starting to get a lot more inactive here for him. Which could certainly prove to just be a drain on resources then, since they do take up population, which does drain manpower, since again it does cause them to get less manpower, so it's a bit risky there to be honest for insane ration, just as Luke's doing very little. But there you go, K1 heavy tank right about done there for Tiramisu and the Red Army. If we can get a good hit on the Panzer IV. Almost got the shock to a squat. The entirely shot went through there. Sliver of health left on that Panzer IV. Looks like he will be able to get away. Luke's rushing in the meters to stop the field defender from pursuing the Panther, taking out. And there you go, gets past it, but there you go, conscript nearby, could swarm the Looks and clear it out. Veteran 3 there, half-fakes Veteran 4. And escapes, zipping away there like greased lightning. K1 tank ramming here from the north there for Tiramisu and the Red Army. And we got air reconnaissance, putting out 3 abilities used out of 5, being only different from Mother Russia and the B4. Troops in enforcing, Panther being called back for repairs. Tiramisu assault continues here as insane ration is trying to establish a defensive line here by the road, but there is simply too many Soviet infantrymen and not enough forces from his side to really stop this. The assault continues. Aircraft being shot at there by the Schwerpunkt quarters. Infantry moving forward here to try and rout here. Tiramisu assault even looks trying to flank, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Field guns firing away there. A counterattack fails here by the road as Tiramisu remains firmly in control there. Showing no quartet, no mercy. Aircraft finally shut down. Almost hitting the conscript squad there in the process. Back here repairs going on here by the mechanized red infantry on Pioneer side at work as well there. Tiramisu getting control of most of the map. He's just in circles. Insane ration within this small base confine there. Punch they're retreating. Right past the K1, a lot of infantry. Field guns moving through here. Mines being laid down there by Tiramisu. Very good. Thumbs up. Back in enforcing for Tiramisu. And you for sitting out there for insane ration. Tiramisu striking at the Schwerpunkt squad. He's going not take too much damage on the KV-1 heavy tank. It is taking some hits from the Kednev, punching through there. And there you go, Panther going for the flank on it. Need to careful, of course, that doesn't get hit there. But into tank grenades and shorn apart by the field. It's K1, they're almost down here. Panther 4 down to half health. Half health. K1 looks like it's going to escape here. It looks like it's moving in there. Field guns a lot of trouble. Panther 4's almost down. Veterans 1 getting the K1. Field guns about to get cleared out though. Lux is charging through. K1 gets the Panther 4, but the K1's on the gun. Lux is hammering at Tiramisu's assault anti-tank guns there. Crewing there with the shock troopers. He's desperate here. The K1's up. Almost got the K1 there. Eventually 4 there. K1 down. Lux hauling its hull away there. A brutal armoured battle here that saw insane Russian lose 2 tanks versus Tiramisu's 1 tank. He's got 1 Lux left. Field guns cleared out and there's just so many corpses and so much shattered metal. In the centre, MD34 pushing back the Contra west side. He's made good progress. Could pop breakthrough tactics again if he wanted to. It's down to just 1 looks now. 21 kills though. Mine hit there by the MD34. Needs to retreat that one. We got Tiramisu going for an MDG there to deal with his opponent's infantry support weapons. The Maxim machine gun. Guessing there'll be another key one for him. I suppose we could also just try and go for B4, though. Nice to recommend that. Moving at the west side here with the Panzerfußlierer and the Volksgrenadiere. Grenade there. Nice shot. East side here, again, of the coming up. We got the looks, of course, heading from east to west to deal with Tiramisu's counterstroke here. Ultra troops coming up the west side. Still no sign of like the Sturm officers and mobs on here for Insane Rush. And feel like there's a bit of an oversight by him, but honestly, he's been doing quite well. 23 kills on the looks. Halfway to the ace level, 24 kills. Tiramisu's shock tubers are dropping dead quite rapidly. Whoops, again, sorry about that. Hopefully the new Mars will arrive soon. Hopefully they'll arrive soon. Near says the looks. Jump onto the conscript there. Tiramisu pushing for the centre here, taking a try and push up and explode. Opening here versus Insane Ration. There we go, good hit on the looks there. Muscala, we got 284 to 236. It's still pretty close in terms of victory points, these two. Looks holding back, bit of fighting around the main crossroads in the south. We got the maximum on the MD34. Force retreat the Insane Ration. I kept him straight to the Maxims though. Immediate retreat there, unsurprisingly. In the west, Panzerfußlierer. There's a heavily depleted Contra. They do not have the strength to assist Insane Ration's Panzerfußlierer, and they are forced to retreat in the face of such German might. No, Panzerfußlierer are basically just another name for Panzer Grenadiers. It's just slightly more honorific titles for certain elite divisions, like the CoH2 initially. Little fun fact, whereas really seems to think that as some sort of reconnaissance troops, which is actually just the regular Fusiliers. So, note there. Troops heading westwards there, troops heading out. K1 tank on the way there for Tiramisu. Looks sharp here at the Maxim machine gun. K1 halfway down there for Tiramisu. I'm guessing Insane Ration is either up for the Arctic or the King Tiger, the way he's saving up resources here, it feels like. Could be wrong, he's saving up for another Panzer IV, but I'm getting the expressed impression here that he's planning for the King Tiger, the Königstiger, the Tiger 2. We got 209 to 234. Just bring up the centre. Heavy focus there. Western Fuming claiming there you go. K1 heavy tank out there for Tiramisu. Another one. Got plenty of missiles flooding. Could try and set for some from other Russian pushes here against his opponent. I think that'd be quite effective there for Tiramisu. Contra versus Volksgrenadiers. Luke charging westwards. Gauging the shock troopers. And forcing these to retreat there with the ace looks. And the east. Tiramisu gets ready to strike. We got the KV-1. We got the field guns. We got infantry. Insane Ration's right flank has a field of infantry hold up to quickly stop this Soviet armor. So there you go, a kid with rockets punches through the K1's thick frontal armor. Pushing down to less than half of them in a series of volleys. Good work there by Insane Ration to the Kedma, but the infantry quickly pushes them off the field. At the same time, through the centre, Volkswagen trying to explode an opening there, but is instead met by the K1's main gun and routed. Guns gone far here, field guns moving up there for Tiramisu. Camps setting up the halfway to Italy fleet. Next one on the Volksgrenadiers. And these counters need to retreat before they get annihilated, even then it might be a bit too late here possibly. Oh, they got suppressed in time. So we can see there, Insane Russian charging his looks at home to make finish up, but there goes straight into the field gun. Could risk losing his looks here, which would be a bit unpleasant for him, but there you go. King Tiger should be available. We got full Mother Russian out here. Oh dear, only thing now actually is the B4. Field trying to catch the looks, failed to do so. Pretty lucky there for Insane Russian. There you go, King Tiger out, the Tiger 2, aka the Tiger B. Trap Hunt's about to get knocked out. Down it goes, but the beast has already arrived here for Insane Russian. Adding the pin up machine gun to it, Infinite pushing forwards. Actually, they're pushing backwards, just the King Tiger pushes forwards. Direct hit here on the conscript, not doing too much damage. There was 88mm high velocity gun. Meanwhile, West side seeing much more territory being gained here by Insane Russian. K1 moving up. Here's right here by the King Tiger, 2 kills. So far on the Königstiger. In the center, push here by Tiramisu is encountered by the enemy field on full gun it is. Banhunt gun in the midst of the structures, the attempted midst of them, but they're already on the move. They're obviously trying to dodge any further fascist munitions being delivered in their general direction. We're charging forwards. Far west, we got the K1 engineers coming up there. Looks tearing into them. 34 kills on that looks. That's really been doing some great work there for Insane Russian. We started seeing the King Tiger getting the conscripts. I think Tiramisu is going to need to bring up an issue 5 to deal with the King Tiger. Looks here, push back under heavy fire from the K1 heavy tank there. King Tiger coming up here, trying to flank the field guns, but already here, Tiramisu is a step ahead there of Insane Russian. Getting out of this easy reach there for the Königstiger. Good work here. You've heard former saying not by the KV1 heavy tank. We got 262 versus 192. What is Tiramisu planning next? How will he deal with this King Tiger? Controversy filtering by the western fuel point. By a couple of old rowing boats. Banhunt going off. And we got the B4. We actually got full doctrinal bingo here for Tiramisu with counterattack. We got bingo. B-I-N-G-O. King Tiger moving towards the center. Looks moving about 37 kills. Sneaking ahead there. What will Insane Russian do in front of this? B4's almost good to go there for Tiramisu. King Tiger shoots. Doesn't get a great hit. Takes some hits from fields and 1 penetrating, 1 bouncing hit. Great hit from the King Tiger that clears out half the crew and 1 of the field guns. The other one is close to death. There we go. 1 field gun crew exploded. As Cyclops yells just tears through them, leaving no survivors. The other gun quickly repositioning. B4 is ready to fire. It's 203mm high explosive shell. Structures moving up. King Tiger shoots. Is he going to try and hit the King Tiger with a B4? I mean, that'd be an interesting move. I mean, if you can hit it, obviously it's going to really hurt, but if the shot fails, it's going to be less impressive. They're still kind of impressive, since where B4 shot really hits and makes a big impact. Far you see it. We have the light skirmishing. K1 trying that maneuver here. Insane Russian. B4 remains. If we were to shoot now right around here, that'd be could be very explosive there, and obviously really hurt Insane Russian. But so far seems to be waiting for the right time to strike with this B4. So far still silent with that B4. Who knows what PFC is planning? Oh, PFC Tiramisu. B4 remains silent. That's a very high explosive grave. I think someone got come from there. Comes up the K1. Now might be time to try and fire the B4. Got Salted in here again from Insane Ration. Troops falling back here. B4 continues to stay silent. Shots was right above the Lukes and the folks on the west. Now he's shooting the B4 at the MG34. Get no at the. Oh, there you go. Foot squad wiped out. MG34 slightly scraped by the shot, but nothing beyond that. And I think those active zone assault that did the most damage there than the B4. So that was a less than impressive shot then ended by Tiramisu. At least I suppose he did shoot it in the end. Though we'll say I think he missed out some good to do some serious damage to his opponent. We got a Stukas now there for Insane Ration and the 23rd Panzer Division. Structures coming in straight to line 5 Lukes. Field going to bring up, they're punching through the Lukes' light armour. 42 kills. Really impressive work there with that one. Almost got the shock trooper. Now he gets away. Comes almost getting wiped out there as well. Does he also get away? Yes. Wow. He's really lucky there. Tiramisu in the centre of action being dealing with the main B-34 coming down to the ground. K1 moving westwards. B4 is ready to fire again. King Tiger shoots. We got 8 kills on it. T-54 on the way there for Tiramisu. How long will Tiramisu be able to begin to try to fire the B4 again? Here, there you go. Shoots. What does he hit this time? If he hits. Oh, he was trying to hit the K1. Oh, the King Tiger. Did King Tiger not move? That would have been a direct hit. But the King Tiger moved, so it was a miss. Field gun there being hammered by the King Tiger on the West K1 pushing back the Fox Grenadiers. Tiramisu is looking a bit awkward. We got 61 versus 262. We need to do something a bit more drastic here versus Insane Russian. He seems to be a bit focused on the centre there. Could try and up on the east side there. Definitely needs to get those B4 shots to actually land. Oh, this is going to, I think, avail him nothing. We got 262 versus 49. 47. Time is ticking out here for Tiramisu and the 5th Mechanized Corps. Films out there. King Tiger lands a great hit on the KV-1 tank. 13 kills there on the King Tiger. B4 ready to fire again. King Tiger takes some hits there. Conscript there being blasted by the stone punch of the conscripts. King Tiger. Oh, Phil again, you mentioned 2-1. Can't help but feel that the B4 might have been a bit of a slip up there by Tiramisu. Like, he shot it twice, so I mean, I think I've got to grab more shots over this one. He's been a bit more aggressive with it. Oh well. I'm not entirely sure he's planning to shoot with it now, but okay, shooting again. Not. Air recon's out. King Tiger down to less than half. I mean, I suppose in theory he could hit it with the B4. He could really hurt Insane Ration up north. T-55 as an infantry fit from the KMF as well. Or something nearby. Aircraft being shot at. East Victory Point, we got 262 versus 25. Tiramisu keeping on fighting here versus the fascists, but it's starting to look a bit close there from him. It's starting to look a bit close. B4 shoots and still misses. This time blew apart more trees. In fact, shattering bits entirely. Again, blends great in the T-54 from 6. Punching headed push back the conscripts. Another nice hit in the T-34 from 6. Gun was about to get wiped out if he's not careful. Oh, spearhead mode actually activating the King Tiger. Nice work. We got another from Mother Russia here for Tiramisu, pushing ahead here. Charging on the Panzer's force on the way there. B4 almost ready to fire again here for Tiramisu, but there you go. King Tiger strikes. Opening up an engineer suppressing this whole machine gun there. Good work. Engineer's being slaughtered by the King Tiger. 20 points left here for Tiramisu versus Insane Ration. Got the K1 there at Betson C2 with 9 kills. Stukas was fast, we've got 6 kills so far, and like to go up. There we go, Maxim crew being shattered by the rockets, Rolling Man surviving, shell shocked but still alive. B4 shoots and misses again. That B4's really not been doing great work there for Tiramisu. That has not been doing great work at all, unfortunately for him. Now they're trying on the way there for Insane Ration, probably to replace the scrap punted quarters. We got 251 versus 20. Tiramisu's managed to stabilize for now, but the score's quickly changed. King Tiger being repaired. Sturm Pioneer repair pioneers all the work, then the mighty Koenig Sieger, which is close to Vetsen C2. Quick pop breakthrough tactics here, maybe combined with a bit of assault artillery. To grab points here on his opponent's nose. We've got a demo chart. Whoops, on the Western victory point. Do get assault artillery here on the tanks here in the center and the infantry nearby. No breakthrough tactics though, but artillery for sure. Oh dear, the next is the demo charge! The demo charge, Insane Ration! The demo charge! He's not seeing it, holy smokes. Almost cost the entire unit there. Got all 3 victory points there now, at least rendered neutral or not. We got 18 points left here for Tiramisu. T-34 there, and there goes Smokescreen going down. Almost got the central one, eastern one being fought over heavily as well. We've got the King Tiger on the way there again. The Spearhead mode line to suppress the shock tubers, pinning them down to the ground force retreat. We've got 15 points left. 12. And there you go, GG, game over. Tiramisu realizes the battle is lost. That B4 finally got some extra kills, but there you go, GG. Hope you enjoyed this match, have learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on your fellow friends and family, but don't tell your enemies. This is Imperial Nation. Cheers, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for a nice episode.